the other day, this guy's like, Lucius Malfoy's mom is a top 20 character in Harry Potter. It's one of the worst takes I've ever heard in my goddamn life.
I mentioned that Lucius Malfoy's mother was a top 20, and Tim became so irate. I was surprised the security was not called from the location.
Tim, in the back of your mind, while we're recording this episode, I want you to build out your actual top 20 list of Harry Potter characters.
Yeah,
at the end of the episode, I want to hear it. Tim, you had almost 40 minutes to stew on your top 20 Harry Potter characters. I want to hear it. Who you got? Take us from 20 to 1. Count us down.
Yeah, take us from 20 to 1.
20 to 1.
You are not allowed to reorganize. This is off the dome. Every ranking you give is final.
Oh my God.
I love that so much.
Okay, from 21, from 20 to backwards 20. Well, that's funny because I really wanted to go one from 20 and then for 20 list Lucius Malfoy's mom. It's really kind of cramping my big joke. Oh my God, AirPods falling all over the place. Okay, I'm just gonna name characters until I run out of names.
Okay. Wait. So keep count because I'm not going to.
Okay. I'm just gonna tell you characters that are more important than Lucius Malfoy's mom. All right. Lucius Malfoy, Lucius Malfoy's dad, Harry Potter, the Dursleys. Dad Dursley, Mom Dursley, the brother Dursley. We're already at 6, right? You got Hagrid. I'm just going in order of appearance. Hagrid. Then you've got the Weasleys. There's like 8 Weasleys. So we're all
tell us as many. You're not allowed to.
Here's
a new rule. You're not allowed to count a character
individuals
unless you know their name. Yeah,
I forgot how
so
many.
Name as many Weasleys as you can.
Percy Weasley, Fred Weasley, George Weasley.
Percy Weasley is not in the top.
Percy Weasley is. I mean, he's not. Okay. Percy Weasley is not in the top 20. He is a more influential character, at least in the first half of the series, than Lucius Malfoy's mom. This might be the biggest stretch in it.
Percy Weasley did.
That's a stretch.
He's an antagonist in like the first 3 books. They're like, they spend so much time to arguing with Percy. Percy's changed. Percy's working for the Ministry of Magic. He comes back and is like antagonistic towards the family. He betrays his family. And at the end, he has a redemptive arc where he returns to the Weasleys and realizes that he backed the wrong horse. Like Percy has like a legit character arc.
That's not in the film, though. That's not in the film.
We're talking in the film. We're talking just. So I don't want wasting my time with this amateur hour with Spencer. A movie only Harry Potter fan is like showing me how to. Okay, forget it. We'll just do the movies. How many are we at? I don't even know how many we're at. You got 11. Dobby. I haven't even mentioned Hermione, Ginny, Ron,
you got Ginny.
Professor Snape, Lupin, Mad-Eye Moody, Professor McGonagall, Professor Flitwick, Professor Sprout.
All right, you're at 20.
Already at 20.
I want to point out
there's definitely more.
You got to 20. You
missed
did not mention Dumbledore.
Yeah, you didn't even mention Dumbledore.
Grindelwald, Dumbledore.
You didn't mention
Voldemort.
Beatrix. Bellatrix, not Beatrix. Come on.
Bellatrix.
You got Hagrid. Hagrid was in there.
Yeah.
Hagrid, which by the way, I told you guys the Hagrid theory that he's the most powerful wizard. He's potentially the most powerful wizard of all time. That's canon for me now.
Can we talk? Can you just say that theory for the listeners? Because I think it's important that everyone.
Okay, I saw this online. I should be correctly attributing this to somebody, but basically the idea is that using what we know about magic in the Harry Potter world, using magic without a wand is almost impossible. We have proof of that. Ron Weasley breaks his wand, can't do any magic at all. It's also very hard, very high level magic to cast a spell without actually verbalizing the spell or saying the words, which in the movies they take a lot of liberties with. This is book stuff. A book, Spencer, is pieces of paper bound together. And sometimes movies start out as books that are very popular. And if enough people reading is something you do with a book, or like, when you put subtitles on a movie, it's like that, but it's just a whole thing.
Yes.
So
I think I understand.
So in the book, everybody's verbalizing these spells, and Hagrid shows up to our introduction to Harry Potter is Hagrid, like the world of magic is Hagrid showing up. He has a broken wand that is in his umbrella, which he then uses without speaking a word to light fires, do magic, create spells, cast spells. This is like high Dumbledore tier magical ability. And on top of that, he was kicked out of school and he's prevented from having a wand. So he's been like blacklisted from Hogwarts from magic. Who blacklisted him? Voldemort. Voldemort recognized that Hagrid, while they were in school together at Hogwarts, was the biggest threat to his power and his ultimate, like, coming to grips with like whatever ruling magic. He had Hagrid expelled, cast out of the community, and took out his biggest potential rival and threat to his domination. It's amazing. Like this is canon for sure. There's no way J.K. Rowling thought of this, but it's true. So, I mean,
so Hagrid's in the top 20 is what you're saying.
Yeah. Sir, I didn't even get to like Sirius Black. The hippogriff that Sirius Black rides is a bigger character than Minerva.
Yeah. What's
Minerva? No, not Minerva. What's his mom's name? I don't even know the mom's name.
Kevin, you said it yesterday.
Yeah, it was Narcissa, which is a great name. It's a great name for a minor character that we never think about.
Oh my god! Wait, and what's the
Moaning Myrtle? Luna?
Moaning Myrtle.
Neville?
Oh no, Neville. Okay, yeah, okay.
God, who's the girl that Ron dates for a minute before Hermione? She has a greater impact on the movies than.
Doesn't she die? She dies, right?
Oh, Margaret. Cedric Diggory.
Cedric.
Oh my God! The other people in the Triwizard Cup, I'm blanking on their names. Oh, no, Victor Crumb.
Okay. Victor Crumb. I will. Okay, I'm gonna go over. She is more important than Victor Crumb.
She is not more important than Victor Crumb.
Yes, she is. Victor Crumb is
maybe in the movies. Maybe in the movies.
Yes. No. In the
movies.
Okay.
No, I'll concede that.
Does Victor Crumb have a larger arc over the course of the books?
I just think he's prevalent.
I think he does, right?
In the Goblet of Fire, he's just so the whole book of Goblet of Fire, he's a main character and he's a prominent character.
I don't disagree with that, but I also I kind of am when I'm thinking about these characters, I'm thinking about their impact over the course of the saga. And when I rewatched the Harry Potter saga, I found Narcissa to have a much more impactful role in the grand scheme of the saga than I originally did when I had watched it when I was younger. And I watched like all of them in like a week. Like I think it was the week I had COVID and I was like, I'm just going to rewatch Harry Potter. It was right around the time that they released that HBO special where they all came back for the 20th anniversary.
Yeah. And
I was like, okay, I'm going to rewatch it. And I found myself finding her more impactful than I previously remembered. That was why I brought it up. So I would say that she matters more than Victor Crumb and the other girl.
Maybe she matters more than them. Definitely in the movies she might. I don't remember. I'd have to watch the movies again. But to my recollection, she's a character that basically doesn't exist until the final book. And then, or like maybe the last two. The one where Dumbledore dies, she is the only thing I remember from her is her pleading with Beatrix to save her son's life. That's like kind of it. She just kind of does that a couple times and then.
Wait a second.
That's kind of her whole role in this.
We're overlooking one major thing here, which makes her more important. She keeps Harry alive in the moment that Voldemort kills the version of himself.
That is a big
Oh
moment.
shit, that's right.
She goes over to Harry after he kills the unintended Horcrux inside of Harry. He's still breathing, and Harry reassures her that Malfoy is still alive while he's out cold, basically like playing dead. And
counterpoint, though.
Yeah.
Counterpoint. Victor Crumb turns his head into a shark. So
yes,
pretty cool.
And that's in the movie too.
Yeah, that's true. That is in the movie.
That's wild.
So, yeah.
Yeah. No, you're right. I forgot about that moment. That is a huge moment.
Yeah. Without that moment, Harry doesn't succeed. So really she has a huge role in his success.
She has a huge she has a top 50 role in his success.
Listen, a lot of people had to do right by Harry Potter for him to come out on top. And she was one of the less likely characters to have done that, for sure. And based on her being a Death Eater and her belonging to the Malfoy family. So the arc of her coming from basically a Death Eater to saving Harry's life is, I think, I felt pretty significant when I rewatched the films.
I mean, hey man, it's symbolic of the mother's love that caused Harry to survive Voldemort in the first place.
Yes,
I didn't even mention Harry Potter's parents.
Now they're less important.
They're less important than Lucius Malfoy's parents. His parents. I'm like, we're just talking about the bad guy, like the antagonist's parents. They're like they're at least the third least important parents in the, if we're ranking just the parents of characters, it's got to be like Harry Potter's,
Hermione's
Ron
parents
Weasley's
are the least
parents,
important.
Hermione's parents, but she like mind wipes them. She erases her memory of them. That's so fucked up.
Which is fucked up. But
have zero screen time and are somehow devastating. Absolutely devastating.
Luna's father is more important than Hermione's parents.
Luna's father is more important than Malfoy's mom. He definitely is. There's like a whole arc at the end where he like rats them out to the ministry and like betrays them, but he's like an ally at first. He's teaching them all about the I'm
Tim, if you had to guess Luna's father's name right now, what would you guess that it is?
Wait a second. I
feel like I know
Kevin?
this.
Oh, I know it. It's a wonderful name.
Wait a second. I'm trying to think. All right, her last name is Lovegood.
Lovegood, yeah. Mr. Lovegood is what I would call him.
Mr.
We're not close.
Lovegood.
Sure.
All right.
Sure.
Mr. Lovegood, sir.
All right, Kev, go for it.
I don't know. I'm not going to get
Xenophilus.
Xenophilus.
Oh, I was going like Charlie, Peter. There's no way I was getting Xenophilus. Jesus Christ.
Tim's going through all the Anglo names he can think of.
Yeah. And Xenophilus? Wait, so what's a...
Played by,
now I don't know what I'm saying right now, so I'm worried I'm going to say something offensive. What's a xenophobe?
Oh, it's when it's like basically racism, right? Like
it's racism.
Who's just like afraid of people that aren't
xenophile. So he's like, I was just thinking he's like turned on by xenophobes or something like that. He's a xenophile. I don't think that would mean. What would a xenophile be into?
If anything, I think it would mean that you like things that aren't like you, not liking xenophobes.
But I was just thinking like pedophile and like xenophobe, like combined in my mind to make xenophile Lovegood or whatever his name was.
But like if somebody's arachnophobic and then somebody's arachnophilic, being arachnophilic doesn't mean you like arachnophobes.
Xenophobia is the dislike or prejudice against people from other countries.
Good. I take a strong stand against that, unlike xenophilic Lovegood, who is
xenophilic.
He was canceled. His cancellation was very problematic. Okay. Yeah. This is my proposal. This is another one. This is one in the work. This bonus episode has become a whole new episode on itself.
Seriously.
I'm just saying in like the next 6 months, we should all come up with our own. I'm going to rewatch the Harry Potter movies. And as I do so, based on the movies, I'm going to create a ranking of I'm going to do like a top 100 ranking of every character in Harry Potter.
100.
Kevin's face is distraught.
100?
He's like,
you want us to make a list of 100?
Let's do 50.
50? Tim, the argument about this was a top 20 list. You've been doing 5 times that amount of work.
Tim's very passionate
then
about this.
I will do my own. I will put my own effort into my list.
You know what this entire thing is? It's spite. Tim wanted to make a top 100 list just to show that Narcissa isn't in it.
Yes. That's my entire thing. I wanted us each to make our own list, and I wanted Spencer to have to open an Excel sheet and put like
oh my God.
And put a 106 next to Narcissa His Harry Potter
sweet
power
Jesus.
rankings.
I'm going to put her at 19.
Jesus Christ. She's the Dirk Nowitzki of like Harry Potter history.
Oh my God, I'm going to spit my water out.
She's got a ring, elite from 3.
Oh, sweet Jesus. Listen, it's that moment for me. It's what sells it for me.
Jesus Christ. Okay. She is. Okay. I'm going to put some work into this. We'll revisit this in like 6. I'm going to need time. I'm going to need time to put thought and effort into this. And I will rank every Harry Potter movie character. And I will twist the knife in Spencer's stomach a little more.
While we're at it, should we just do like a top 50 list for the Fantastic Beasts series as well?
No, we're not doing any more, Spencer. This is already.
You guys haven't done any pods for those movies, have you?
Do you realize how many of the characters on that list would have to be monsters?
Oh my God.
Number one character, by the way, is just the nibbler or whatever he's called, where he's
the niffler?
The niffler.
twig.
Yeah, he just grabs little pieces of money and stuffs them in his pouch.
Oh, yeah. The platypus, whatever that thing is.
Oh, Spencer, if we add Fantastic Beasts to this list, Minerva's outside the top 200. Easy. Oh my God. She's not even on the same page.
Oh my God. Those movies are hot garbage though.
Yeah. She's like, I just keep thinking about, like the NBA released like a top 75 list and Klay Thompson's like, what? So like, you don't let winners on there? And I'm just picturing like Minerva as like the Klay Thompson of like the NBA top 75, just like on the outside. Not Minerva. I keep
to
saying
clarify,
Minerva.
you mean Narcissa, not Minerva.
Narcissa. Yeah. Minerva's just a similar name
on that list.
Yeah.
I'm terrible at names. I need to spend more time in this.
Did Rolling Stone do like a top 100 SNL cast members list a couple of years ago?
I mean, if it's not Bobby Moynihan 8 times, then
just like,
what are we doing? Kenan Thompson, Bobby Moynihan, Chevy Chase, everybody else, and then Norm Macdonald. Now Norm Macdonald's up there for sure.
Chevy Chase
and then
would not
Pete
be
Davidson.
in my top 30.
Dude,
I agree with
Chevy
that.
Chase is SNL. That's the hill I'm dying on. That's my fire SNL. SNL was all downhill after Chevy Chase left. It peaked with I'm Chevy Chase and you are not.
Wait, what was that joke last night, Kevin? Not ready for primetime magicians.
Yeah.
Oh, geez.
Oh, God. No context for that. Sorry.
We got to wrap this up. I don't know if this is an extension of our podcast or a bonus episode or what, but we will reconvene once I have my list together and discuss Harry Potter rankings, and I will make Spencer cry.
Sure. And, the new Fantastic Beast is coming out soon, so you might as well, just get on it while we're there.
I can't wait for that movie. I love those movies. They're incredible.
You do no, you don't. No, you don't.
I like them. I like them. Yeah, I like them a lot. But
now we definitely have to talk about this bullshit.
Again, Spencer, as somebody who's like read a book, Harry Potter, I'm just watching something I already know. And Fantastic Beast is in the same unit. It's like the Fantastic Beast is the Mandalorian of the Harry Potter universe.
Wow. You're fucking tough.
Wow.
It's untrod territory. It's a new character. They're exploring a new thing. Kevin's standing because his butt's numb, not out of excitement. So we got to wrap this up. Spencer, thank you so much for being on the pod again. I don't know what this was.
Thanks for having me. Always a pleasure.
You want to plug your Instagram again? I keep forgetting the name, even though I do follow it, and I do enjoy your bird pictures.
Oh, yeah. No, it's called What's That Over There? And it's almost exclusively bird pictures, and once in a while, a video of me being an idiot around nature. Excuse me.
Are the birds ever over here?
What do you mean over here? What does over here mean?
I don't know. That was a terrible 2 hours into podcasting joke. The title of your Instagram is "What's That Over There?" And I was like, "Are the birds ever over here?"
I'm such an idiot.
Okay. We got to get out of here. I have stuff to do today. Thanks again, Spencer. Thanks for listening, everybody. Stay nerdy. Bye.
Bye.
Bye.